Welcome back, folks. Over the past year, there has been no brand hotter than Takomo Golf, and we just got a set of 201s in the shop, and they are looking pretty dang good. We have tried the other ones, the 101s, I think, and they didn't really suit my games, but these guys are almost my exact specs. They've got stiff flex graphite shafts on there. They got the Lampkin grips. We're also going to test them out here on the course. We're playing the Riley course here at Arnold Palmer in the Villages, and believe it or not, this is the ugliest hole that you're going to see today. This place is absolutely epic, but I think we're gonna try and shoot my course record. The last time I played here, I think I shot like a 37 or something like that, so we'll see if we can break it with the Takomo iron, see if they're a little bit better than the last ones that we tried.
They look pretty.
But I never know we're gonna shoot today though. Almost as pretty as you. But never know we're gonna shoot today though, so.
Let's go shoot it. That doesn't
kind
work
of,
as well.
yeah, not as good. But first hole here is, I think it's 285 yards. We're gonna play from the white tee, so we basically have an irons only challenge. And the last time I shot my low round here, I was playing with friends from the white tees. Enough talking, let's get to playing some golf. Cool. Okay, that felt ridiculously good. And carried way over, oh my goodness. That was definitely, they definitely feel better than the 101s.
They sound good.
All right, got kind of lucky there. I thought we were aiming for the middle of the fairway, but we actually went a little bit too far to the right. We avoided the hazard, and looking at it now, we actually have a way better angle than if we were in the middle of the fairway. Got 80 yards, don't have to go over that bunker. Let's see if we can put one close. Sit. Spin. All right, I think there was a little bit more wind than we planned for, so it went a little bit long. Oh, not too bad.
No.
It's about 20 feet. Also, this video is obviously not sponsored. If you've watched the channel before, we actually collect, buy, sell, and trade stuff, so it doesn't behoove us to do any deals with golf companies, but if you want to pick these up, if they don't end up in my bag, we're going to have them as a $1 auction on stackgolf.com. So make sure that you check them out.
So I guess technically this video is sponsored by us.
Yeah, it's sponsored by stackgolf.com. Speaking of stackgolf.com, don't forget we're giving away this limited edition US Open staff stand bag, which is now pretty iconic because it's very similar to the model that JJ Spawn was using when he won the US Open. But all you have to do to win this is be a subscriber, like the video, and then comment your stackgolf.com username. We're going to be announcing the winner here very shortly over there. But speaking, let's go see if we can knock down this putt. Definitely downhill and braking to the left. I will fix that ball mark here in 2 seconds, but let's keep the scene going so you guys can see it all live. Ooh, didn't break as much.
No.
All right, I'm gonna fix that ball mark. That's a tap in. We'll meet you at the next hole.
Yes.
Proof.
Ta-da!
Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but from the black tees, I played here once and it was howling straight into my face. It's like a 250-yard carry. I didn't get anywhere close to that, which is kind of crazy because I think the last hole, I hit that 4-iron like over 200 yards. So you can imagine how windy it was, but I think we're just going to be aiming at the 150-yard stake. It is 337 yards from this tee box. Also, if you guys have not heard of Takomo and you're wondering why we're doing an entire video on it, super hot brand right now. They just signed a bunch of YouTubers, and they're a direct consumer brand, so you can't buy them at stores. You kind of have to order them online, but they're very high quality. In terms of their marketing is very high quality. They also have like their own brand of shafts, Obsidian, which is kind of cool. These are 95 grams stiff. And I mean, that does look like a premium iron right there.
Oh, it does.
Definitely like this better than the 101 so far, but we'll get to like the workability, playability, and everything. And we'll give you a fair review. Like I said, not sponsored.
No, not
doesn't behoove us to do any of that stuff. So we'll see what we can do here. I think we could, oh my goodness, look at that pin location. That is tucked over that bunker to the right. There's no room to the right of that.
See if I can zoom in.
We're definitely going to be testing the controllability of the short irons. It might actually be a mid iron since we're playing irons only. Huh. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to mess around with that left-hand bunker though. I think we're just going in the middle of the fairway, then gonna try and hoist one over that bunker for the approach shot. In theory, let's go another little stinger shot. Well, the 4-iron is pretty dang good. I like this thing. Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to be back by the 150-yard marker. We're past the 100-yard marker. This, that was kind of crazy. Almost as crazy as this pin location. Back right, we're 100 yards, well, like 80 yards. Perfectly in between my gap wedge and my lob wedge. I would keep it all Takomo and hit a pitching wedge, but I don't.
No, I say do what you feel most confident with.
Oh, I don't feel confident in this shot at all. But
very
let's see if we can sneak one in there on the back right-hand corner.
Okay, cool.
Oh, be the right club. Go. Woo! That was fairly useful. Fairly useful. Also, Cleveland 900s.
Classic.
Can't beat him. Roger Cleveland's coming back to Cleveland. He was with Callaway forever. Cleveland now.
Back.
He's back. Oh, dang. That is pretty dang close. Cleveland 900s, like I was saying, they haven't built a better wedge since then. Whew. This is definitely makeable. I think we're just rocking this thing pretty hard in the back of the hole. Might break a little bit that way.
Mm-hmm. That's my guess as well.
Yeah, I think we're just rocking. I think we're just rocking it in the back. Let's go. Let's go. All right, well, we've hit 2 4-irons. That's the point of this video. Also, I got to repair this ball mark, but we've hit 2 4-irons. Those have been pretty good. Everything else has been pretty dang good as well, but I'm sure my regular golf will come and show itself pretty quickly here. Like I said, this course is pretty dang beautiful. Next hole is about 280 yards. I think if we carry the bunker to the right, we should be good. And look at that. That's kind of cool. It's like all wetlands over there. But I think we're aiming literally at the village's water tower, which is kind of cool. 4-iron. Let's see. Oh, the tees are up a little bit. We might be able to get pretty close to the green. This could be a very low round. Obviously not going to count as like a real course record because we're playing from the whites, but nonetheless, this is YouTube. Nothing is actually real.
Real fun.
Real fun, though. Let's just aim right at the flag. Okay. Let's keep this all alive. All alive, because if we do have like kind of a really low round, this could be fun to see it kind of basically live. All right, there we go. I am kind of infatuated with this 4-iron. I want to hit a different club though. Par 3s will definitely be hitting a different club, but 4-iron.
Good to go.
Yeah. Oh, and the next hole is a par 5, so we're definitely gonna be hitting 2 irons. Hopefully not 2 4-irons, but we'll be hitting more than just the 4-iron. Yeah. How about that for a 4-iron? It actually carried over this bunker. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I have left myself with an absolutely impossible shot. I'd rather be 100 yards back, but let's see what we can do right here. We're gonna have to hit a big old Flopodopoulos. How much room do we have over the bunker? Oh wow, there's a little bit more room than it looks like, but it kind of goes downhill the entire way after you land it over the bunker. Downhill lie. It is sitting pretty nicely though. This is one where if like I wasn't playing on YouTube, I'd probably just like aim to the left of the green and just like take my medicine, but we're going for the Phil Mickelson lob shot right here. Oh, that could be good. Nope, that's over the back of the green. That thing had so much juice on it. I thought it was going to be able to stay on the downhill, but it didn't. It rolled over. All right, uphill braking the same way that flag fell. Oh, braking a lot that way now that we come down here and look at it. It did manage to stay on the green, but as you can see, I don't know if you can tell now, that's like way uphill, so there's no way I was stopping the ball over that. No. I should have just hit like 6-iron way over there instead of in line with the flag. It was kind of fun to try and drive a green with a 4-iron though. But let's see what we can do here. Way uphill, braking pretty hard to the right as well. Ooh, not that uphill. Holy poop. That's going to be a fun one.
Uphill.
That's going to be a fun one coming back. Whew. This is longer than the birdie putt I had on the last hole.
Mm-hmm.
All right, right edge. Might be outside right edge.
Heart still works.
Heart still works. We'll be to the next hole. Hopefully it'll get back in rhythm. All right, folks, it is a par 5, but I poop you not, it might be 2 4-irons. There is a par 3 where I won't be hitting 4-iron for sure, but I mean, it's treating me well so far, so I'm not.
You're not complaining.
You dance with the girl that, what is that saying?
Dance with the girl that brought you?
Yeah. I don't know how that saying works, but all right, we'll try something different. We'll hit like a low draw.
Oh, okay.
Well, you want to do that?
So where are you aiming? Like the red house out there?
I'm aiming over the yellow T marker with a draw, so hopefully it ends up around the bunker, because I don't know if I could carry the bunker anyway. So this is a useful shot.
Okay.
Low draw. It is drawing. Oh my goodness, this thing is so long I might have gone into the water.
Yeah, that like bounced multiple times.
The low draw got it trundling. That was dumb. I should have hit a high fade.
Next time.
We're going to have a very interesting lie. I don't think it went all the way into the water because it bounced too many times, but
hey, you know what? It's probably not a 4. So there you go.
Can't promise you it's not a 4-iron.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to see if say positive.
4-iron and Cleveland 900 wedge
Only
challenge only.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're good. We got a little bit close, and luckily it's been raining, so that the rough is a little bit longer than usual here in the summer. There's like no rough here in the summer, generally in Florida. But where's my little? Where did you go? I gotta find the. All right, so we got 205. Sweet. We just let's launch a 6-iron there.
Sweet.
I could carve a 4-iron in there, but let's go with the 6-iron. Let's go with the 6. All right, so long is kind of dead. Short right's in the bunker. That's not terrible, but we're just going right at it. We're going right at it. Oh, I pulled it. Golly, these things are long, though. That's going to carry all the way there. Whew! That's not a bad place to miss. I think I was just... There was a side hill lie, and I thought it was going to fade, but I ended up pulling it, which I guess you would call it's a double cross, but also no divot, which is more important. I don't know why that's more important, but it kept the conversation going. Look at that house. That thing's a monster. That bird cage is twice the size of our house.
Yep. Sheesh!
Not a bad miss, to be honest with you, and we're going to keep things a little bit spicy. We're going to use the Takomo pitching wedge because it's literally just become a 4-iron and Cleveland wedge. We'll see how good these things are around the green. A little bit of a touch, but it's really not that bad of a miss. It's better than being in the bunker.
Especially from 200 yards.
Yeah, 200 yards. If this is my miss, that's not really that bad because I was basically aiming in between the pin and the edge of the green, so I only missed my target by maybe like 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a little bump and run. This thing is gonna break hard to the right.
That's it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that rolled out like crazy.
Huh.
It did have a little bit of a spin on there though, so I'm excited to finally hit a club besides the 4-iron, but let's go see if we can rock this one in there. It's definitely uphill and breaking a little bit towards us, and it is the end of the day here in Florida for sure. The grass grows here pretty rapidly. It's like way over the edge of the hole, but yeah, it's breaking. It's uphill breaking to the left. Uphill breaking to the left. I think we could just rock this one. Right edge and rock it.
That'll do.
pretty good. I have been playing way more than lately, but so this is pretty good.
Nice putt.
We got a log jam on the next hole. Oh, I'm gonna get cooled off. But in the meantime, it is kind of interesting how direct-to-consumer brands are popping up left and right. It'll be interesting to see which one comes out on top. I'm a big fan of a sub 70 Takomo. This thing, like these things feel way better than the 101s. Also, you got brands like TaylorMade tried to do it with Adams. Look at this, the Adams golf glove. We have a bunch of the Adams merch that was never really released. So if you're interested in that, stackgolf.com, $1 auctions. But oh, speaking of sub 70, I use the driving iron.
Oh,
this
you love that thing.
Yeah, this thing's an absolute monster. If you think I hit that far iron far, this thing,
beast.
Absolute beast. This is like, I think it's their driving iron when it's the utility.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to the new stuff, but that thing's a monster. You guessed it, folks, 4-iron, and we may not have a Cleveland wedge in, but we might have a pitching wedge left in. But the next hole is a par 3. The next hole is a par 3, and I'm definitely not hitting 4-iron on there. But, all right, that left-hand, not that left-hand bunker, but that left-hand bunker is the one we're aiming for.
Gotcha.
That'll give us the best lie angle, best angle into the green. That was nuked. That might have reached that bunker. Okay, so we're at the tee, well, that's the tee box right there. It is 273 yards to that bunker. Not saying we reached it, but it's gonna be way closer than I thought we were going to get to it. So we didn't quite reach the bunker, but we're pretty dang close. We're like, what is that? 15 yards, so that was like a 240 yard 4-iron, which is nuts. Almost as nuts as this view. I told you it was going to get good. And look at, it is a par 3 right there, par 3. We're gonna hit something besides a 4-iron and a wedge. I lied on the last 5 holes that we were going to hit something besides them.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Maybe.
All right, 85 yards downwind, but the pin's in the back, so it's probably playing, I mean, I guess it's playing like around 80. Definitely don't want to go long.
No.
I'm just like befuddled of why I'm hitting the ball so good. Also, forgot to bring the sand. I'll be back. Look at that view, though. Look at the view.
There you go. We'll get the sand. We'll take in the view.
All right.
And could you pick up my phone now?
Pick up your phone? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Got to do everything around here.
Sorry.
Also, 5,000 likes for Ashley being the best camera woman in the entire game. Also, let us know what other like super hype YouTube item or thing that you want us to review, like lab putters.
Yeah.
We have had a couple of lab putters come get traded in soon. We've got a DF3. We've got the Lab Oz 1, the one with the metal insert. I don't even know what it's called. We don't find those at Goodwill very often. But this thing we found at Play It Again Sports. We're wasting time because they're still on the other hole. But this is the Nelly Quarter Spec spider putter. I think he had it for like, I think it was like 220 or something like that.
He also had like a crazy amount of Scotties. I'm sure he still does.
Yeah, he had a Logan Olson putter, and we also had probably like $400 worth of points that because we buy stuff there so often. But we're only allowed to use, what is it, like $50 at a time? So that putter was only like 100.
10 or 20, so it's just like
all
eternity.
Well, now I feel dumb.
Credit.
Well, whatever.
Well,
let's go see if we can make a putt. Well, almost like fell over. We good. We good. All right, let's see if we can make this. Oh, you can see the bridges from here too. That looks so cool. Huh. But this one is downhill. It's like almost dead straight, which is my least favorite putt in golf because in theory, and just in my mind, it makes the hole half as small. I don't know why. It's like a mental thing because if you pull it a little bit, you only have half the hole to miss. It makes no sense.
Doesn't matter though because you're not gonna miss it.
Exactly. All right, left center. Oh, no. Pulled it just a little bit.
Oh, I was trying to give you confidence.
All right, at least we don't have to hit
a... It is, look,
Yeah, I did hit the part where it's overgrown. Just like me, but next hole is a par 3. We're not heading 4 iron, so stick with us and stay tuned.
Nice. Almost missed it.
Almost.
No, me. I almost missed it, not you. Sorry.
Oh, really? I was like, dang, that was like dead center in the middle.
I was trying to give you smack talk. I was talking about the camera work. My bad.
Ashley's always here for the smack talk.
No.
I don't know if we have. We're not hitting a 4 iron.
Not a 4
We're not
iron.
hitting a 4. I'll play a different tee box to not hit a 4 iron. All right, we're playing this one from the tips. It's 155. Based on how far I've been hitting the 4 iron, I should hit a 9, but there's no way. The pin's in the back too. There's no way I'm hitting a 9 iron 160 yards. We're going with an 8. It'll be fun. Don't you worry. It's gonna draw a little bit. Hopefully I don't hit one of those birds. Ooh, this one looks nice. It inspires like, here, you can look at the look it out over the ball. It's like not super clunky, but the top line is just thick enough where you know you have a little bit of a forgiveness on there.
You could feel it.
Yeah, it definitely looks, I don't, the 101s or whatever they're called might be like, I didn't like them at all, but these ones are very nice.
They weren't suited for your game, yeah.
I just think that they had like really inconsistent yardages.
I remember that.
All right, here we go. We're testing the yardages on this guy. 8 iron, we should be able to get it there. Oh, it's nuked. Stay. Man, that is such a solid ball flight. I thought that was gonna move with the wind way to the left. It stayed very, very straight. Also, these shafts, you could feel them load. They're actually really, really nice. It's only 95 grams too. If I can get away with playing 95, that's why they're going so far. That's what it is.
Oh.
95 grams. Huh, interesting. And you can feel, you can hear how the wind freshened in there and the ball still stayed pretty straight. Interesting. Not the shortest birdie putt that we've had, but hopefully it's still a birdie putt. I'm not sure how much room there is over there to the left though, now that I think about it.
We're gonna find out though.
Yep. That was not a bad shot at all. There was way more room over there than I thought. It's uphill. Again, look at how pretty this thing is. I think you're allowed to kayak in there.
I think so.
There's like a rowing team or something that goes crazy over there. I don't know. But I think this is like what? We can walk it off like Bryson does. He walks off every single one of his putts, and that's how he judges. "30 feet. That's how long he how he judges how long to take the his putter back based on the slope, like the grade.
Science.
He's a little too scientific for me. I see ball, hit ball. Speaking of seeing, I have no idea which way this is gonna break. I think it's gonna break a little bit to the right. This is more just like a pace, and if you get close and make it, you've kind of messed up. You've gotten lucky, let's say. We've gotten pretty lucky. That was a good putt.
Yes, it was.
All right, next hole. See, we didn't hit a 4 iron. 8 iron, perfect distance control, and it held its line in the wind. Next hole, I do not remember at all, so we could be hitting three 4 irons. Who knows? Oh no, this one is sick. The water, the green overhangs on the water. Now I remember it. We're probably hitting a 4 iron though. Check that view. Well, now there's a tree, yes. But check this view out. And there's a bridge. It's kind of sick. Ooh, nature. Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at it. Baby sandhill crane pterodactyl.
Oh, he's so cute.
If you guys ever hear pterodactyl sounds and you're in Florida, it's most likely these guys.
They also mate for life.
Yep. Look at the little guy.
Look at him.
Look at him. Alright, how far is this hole?
I don't know.
It's probably a 4 iron. Par 4, yeah, I got that. 311 yards. Let's just get, no, I gotta play conservative. If we play too far to the left, then it gets weird.
Yeah.
Alright, we're playing to the right. We're probably hitting a 4 iron. Good night. Folks, I think we might have a non-4 iron. If you see right here, my 4 iron's been going about that yardage, and this is downhill right there, so it might trundle into the water. So for the sake of everybody's sanity, I'm gonna hit like a 7 iron right there, and then hopefully have a pitching wedge left in. So 2 non-4 iron shots.
Variety, kind of.
I think if we were like trying for a competition of saying 4-iron the most in a video, we have definitely won.
Oh, the best were when you were testing golf balls with the Bridgestone and you
Oh,
said
yeah.
the exact model every time. It was so
Yeah,
hard to
I could
like
have
film
said
and not
like
laugh.
the RX or the Tour B, but
Or
every
the
single
ball.
time I was saying it, I was like Bridgestone, Tour B RX. Or no, it was back when they had the B330s, so I said B330s every single time.
The good old days.
Yeah. Get some clapping emojis or
For
a pat on the back
yourself.
emojis if you guys have been here that long since we reviewed golf balls.
Before I was actually basically on the channel, I was just
Yeah, there was a few
creeping.
videos that are still live that Ashley wasn't on. Those were terrible videos. Terrible. Not that they're any better, but those were specifically terrible. All right, here we go. 7-iron at the 150 stake.
It's gonna be a great shot.
It's gonna be kind of boring. You're just like hitting a 7-iron to the middle of the fairway, but that's what we're here for, I guess. Oh, that felt so good. At the last second, I was like, I want to hit a really high draw, and that was. Oh my goodness. They are extremely long, just like the T1, but my 8-iron went like a realistic distance and it like held its line. The other ones, like, it didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That, we'll go and measure how long that was. I gotta get sand. I need to remember to bring sand with me every single time, but all right, so it was 311. We'll go measure how far we have left in. That was nuked of a 7-iron. So we have 121 yards left, 124 yards left into the green. I'm not a mathematician. I don't remember how far the tee box was. That was 30 seconds ago. So you guys do the math for me, but we're gonna try and carve a little pitching wedge in there. This is a really good test of the control. Normally hit my pitching wedge like 135, 140. This one's got the wind whipping from right to left. You got water left. So I'm gonna try and hit like a low punch. Oh, the pin's way in the front too. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna hit like a mid punch. Mid punch with a little bit of a draw because the wind's gonna take it that way anyways. Might be putting my irons up on stackgolf.com for $1. Holy. See, the thing that's crazy about these is that they're, I don't remember how much they are retail, but they're like half the price of P790s and stuff like that. But the P790 has the problem that the 101s have, where that they go too far randomly. They have like hot spots.
So you can't feel comfortable with
Yeah, I haven't tried the P7 MCs or whatever they're called that would probably be more equivalent to these. But these are very good. These are very good. These would put like, it's almost like the Callaway edges. When you get to a point where you can get a starter set for like $500, it really isn't worth the hassle of trying to go and find like a used club bundle. This will put us.
Especially when you're starting out, you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, like if you know what you're doing, it's really fun to like buy, sell, and collect used clubs. But like building your first set, like the Callaway edge is really hard to beat. You can just like put all secondhand golf people out of business. Huh? Not that our channel has that any sorts of that power.
Is anybody watching? Hello?
Not at this point, but yeah. But like I was saying, so like, is it really worth trying to find like a 3-year-old version of P790s when you can just get these, or whatever they are, the P7 MCs, when you could just get these? Who knows? That was my point is that was a very solid controlled pitching wedge for me. I hit it exactly where I wanted to. I didn't want to be short. Downhill, whipping winds now, whipping.
With the water.
With the water. This is beautiful. This is going to be a really long scene because I want to keep all the putts live so you know that we're not cheating. But I have no idea which way this breaks. Oh, it's got to go kind of this way. It's definitely downhill. And so the way that I determine breaks, I try and find the low spot and then I stand there and then I imagine that's the fall line. So this is the line that the putt's going to come in on. So like right here is the straight putt. This is the low point. If you hit a putt right here, it's dead. It's going dead straight. If you hit a putt from here, it's breaking to the left. If you hit a putt from here, it's breaking to the right, and then you kind of correlate which way. So it moves the center of the hole too. Like this is the center on the line, but in reality it's going to be coming in right here, so this is the center. Makes the hole wider when you think of it that way.
It's a strange mental game.
Yeah, that's why I don't like straight putts.
Yep.
All right, so it's breaking to the left downhill. Oh, please tell me that's not the side where the green, or it's all dead. Oh, I hit it a little bit too hard, but if it was earlier in the day when it was still fresh.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, look, see, it's all, whatever, who cares? We're still playing good, and can't let those things mess with you. Next hole is kind of pretty. I think it's a par 3. 150 yards. We're playing from a different tee box, so we can hit something different, but going with a 9 iron. This would be kind of crazy if we did manage. There's only 2 holes left. I don't want to jinx it, but it would be kind of funny if we did manage to shoot my course record when we like played from the tips on 2 different holes.
Obviously not official.
Yeah, not official. I don't think there's an official you got a course record on the white tees.
For honor.
This one's kind of into the wind. This is going to be a really good test of the ball flight too. Really good test. And we got to carry it over that bunker. This is intimidating looking, actually. I don't know what I forgot the sand again, but I don't know what I'm like. They're good. They're very good. Very good. Very good. Interesting. That's all I got to say. Folks, first off, check out the landscaping on that house. That is some serious moolah right there. That is an epic view as well.
Yes.
Also pretty epic are these irons. I kind of had, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, Takomo, like, it's an easy video. You're gonna be like, oh, these aren't very good. Don't waste your money on it. But now
Yeah,
there's
just
like,
type items.
they're so good. Not even just for the money, they're just good. I'll fix my ball mark here in a second. Oh, we have a dreaded straight putt, I think. This is a good shot for me. I hit it in the exact area that I wanted to. I knew there was a little shelf right there. I was gonna go right, and if I went a bit too long, it falls off that way. I got the straightest putt on the green. We're leaving the flag in. I'm kind of feeling this putt. Also, if you leave the flag in, it gives you something to aim for right in the middle. Ooh, that's weird. I don't like the triple track when it's not aligned. There you go. Dead straight putt, my favorite. You heard it here. Pulled it. Yeah, oh well. Let's go make a birdie on the par 5. Shoot our course record. Doesn't really count as a course record, but we'll meet you there. Folks, you guessed it. It is 4 iron time. We got a par 5. The wind is whipping. We got a storm coming in here, but let's see if we can end with an electric ending. Oh, that was terrible, but they've got their own practice green, as if they weren't close enough to a golf course. That's sick. That is sick. All right, here we go. 4 iron over the bunker.
Let's do it.
Is that a good angle?
I moved the camera up.
Oh, really? Just trying to get a different demographic.
I mean, what? We have like 3% female audience. So that's
we just
really
lost
good.
a percentage right there.
What?
Yeah, we just lost a percentage though.
Because
yeah, I've talked to other golf channels, and I think our is like 11%, and theirs is like 3%. They're like, oh my goodness.
And it's skewed too, because a lot of you like watch as families, so.
Mm-hmm. Which is like really cool that we have a high lady viewership.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had a higher lefty viewership. But are they still in reach? Updates to come. All right, we're aiming at that cart, and it's going to move with that cart, but luckily they're like 400 yards away, so we're not gonna hit them.
No.
We're going draw over that first bunker. That's what I'm basically getting at. I hit that thin, and that's still going to be a nuke. That almost worked better because it kept it super low. The wind just absolutely howled right when I hit that. But look at these. These are pretty dang clean. Pretty dang clean.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like they're milled in the back.
Oh, it does.
Interesting. Obsidian. Takomo.
It's like Kiefer Sutherland voice there.
Kiefer Sutherland is an absolute boss. He sounds like he's yelling and whispering at the same time.
It's quite a talent.
Kiefer Sutherland. I can't do it. It hurts
Previously on.
Previously on 24. Previously on Designated Service. He plays the same character in every single thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a vibe, man. If you can make a living of just playing like the same character over and over.
Huh. Fascinating.
I don't play like a character.
No,
Is that another private green? No. Oh gosh.
Oh, goodness.
Almost got took in.
Focus.
Alright, where did this thing go? Oh, that is a perfect angle. Perfect angle.
Oh.
Rough only. How far is the yellow tees? The yellow. That's so cool that they have like the beginner tees out here as well, or the senior tees. We
Whatever you
got.
want them to be.
Yeah, you can play from whatever tee. 200 likes and we'll come back out here and play from that tee box.
There you go.
That would definitely not count as a course record. All right, how far do we have? We've got. Ooh. Dang! I thought we were gonna be able to reach it. We're going. I don't care. I don't care if it's an iron only thing. I'm going 3-wood and we're cooking it all the way there.
Yeah,
we are cooking it there.
to.
We've played by the rules long enough. If you've watched the channel, you know that that's not how we roll.
No, we make up the rules as we go.
Exactly.
More fun that way.
Oh, this thing is lying perfectly too. Hopefully the wind doesn't kick up because this isn't the longest 3-wood, the Strixon ZX, but it lands super, super soft. So if we can carry it all the way there, it basically is going to land like a pitching wedge. Oh, it's a little bit of an uphill lie. This thing is going to go so high. We need to rip this thing to get it there. We need to absolute ripper. That is a ripper! That is a ripper! Go! I can't see it. It was perfectly on line. It might be just a tad short. Oh my goodness. Did you see that?
I lost it, but it was, perfect online.
That was a
crazy.
ripper. It might come up a little bit short because it kind of, you can hear the wind now, it kind of like gusted in the middle of it. And with the uphill lie, it's kind of going to shoot a little bit higher in the air with a little bit more spin.
Yeah. Also, this hole has really great acoustics. Do you hear your voice echo?
Wow.
It's fascinating.
It's kind of fun to scream out, Ripper! Look at that tree. I think it's beautiful.
It's a very epic tree.
All right, let's go find that ball. That was with a little bit of pressure because, like, hey, this is a pretty.
It's a little
I
intimidating.
think our lowest round ever was when we were in Oregon, but that wasn't like a full. That was a real course, but it wasn't really that hard. Like this one, it's not that long, but you can get in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
Let's go see. Let's go see. What I was basically saying is this might be the lowest round we have on camera for 9 holes.
Words. Words indeed.
Look at that. That's like a fully
Oh,
built.
that one too.
They have a fully built out bird cage. Like that's real.
And they had a practice green too.
They really?
Yeah.
They had. Oh my goodness! It's on the green.
No.
It's on the green. Keep this all alive. That would be for 4 under, which I'm pretty sure would be the record. For us, obviously.
Well, yeah.
People on YouTube shoot like 57s every other day. There was that one guy who shot the course record at a course I just played at, and he's like, yeah, I shot a 59 there. The only thing he filmed was tapping in a putt on the last hole. I was like, that doesn't really count. It's like, you gotta film it to, I don't know. He also broke Hideki Matsuyama's record, which I don't know if that's...
He's pretty good at golf.
I mean, if you're gonna beat somebody's record, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I did beat Fred Funk's course record at a course over in Daytona.
Because he was in a funk.
No, they paid him to come out and play the course, and he hated it. I think he barely like broke 80 or something like that. And then I played it the next day. I was like the second person to play it, and I broke 80, so I had the course record.
technicalities
Doesn't
of
count
life.
at all. Fred Funk would smoke me all day, every day.
Yeah.
What would you say?
But
It's
you
funny.
can still say it. It's kind of facts. Oh, almost fell.
Oh,
We survived.
we survived. All right. Super uphill, braking to the left. Let's take a little bit of time on this. Let's forget that we're on camera and trying to rush. Super uphill, braking to the left. Oh, that broke hard. Sit! Golly. Left myself with a left to righter. Left myself with a left to righter. Still a birdie, 3 under. I think matches the my actual lowest round. Definitely beats my course record here. Hopefully you guys did like this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. Let us know if you want other. This is not really a review.
No.
But they are very good. Is that a turkey?
Where?
No, that's a peacock. But hopefully you guys did like this video, or a peahen. Hopefully you guys did like this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. And
We'll see you next time.
see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.